Hi, this is Will Wilde, and this is a quick introductory lesson to the Wilde Minor tuning. So I'm going to be using the D minor harp for this video, and this is for anyone who has purchased one of these harps or just wants to find out a bit more about the tuning. So the first thing to note is that this tuning is labelled in the second position key, just like Zidal and Lee Oscar and some of the other manufacturers labelled their natural minor tuned harps. So the D minor that I'm using here is really like a G harp with G in blow 1 and the D as draw 2. So we get that D minor as our draw chord in holes 1, 2 and 3. So this is essentially the Wilde tuning, but with all the thirds and the sixths flattened. Before I used Wilde tuning, I used to obviously use Richter and natural minor tunings. And seeing as the Wilde tuning has pretty much replaced Richter for me now, I wanted to make a natural minor version of it. So this is just Wilde tuning with all the third and sixth degrees of the scale flattened. So I flattened draw 3, draw 7 from major thirds to minor thirds, and then I flattened blow 2, blow 5 and 6, which are the same, and blow 9 to make them minor 6 instead of major 6. So you no longer need to overblow to get that minor 6 in second position. So we now have our minor chords. Draw and blow 1, 2 and 3. Same thing an octave up in 6, 7 and 8. And we get a complete natural minor or Aeolian scale without having to overblow anything. So holes 1 to 5 are exactly the same as a standard natural minor harp. And then holes 6, 7 and 8 are just like a repeat of holes 2, 3 and 4. So anything you do down in holes 2, 3 and 4, you can do in 6, 7 and 8. And obviously with this being a Wilde tuning, all of the draw notes are able to bend. Hole 9 is just like a repeat of hole 2 or hole 6 again, so we have our root note in the draw and our minor 6 in the blow. And hole 10, just like the original Wilde tuning and just like Brendan Power's power bender and power draw tunings, which is where I got this idea from, the blow and the draw reed are reversed, so the old whammer jammer blow bend is a draw bend. So to play this natural minor scale in the middle octave, we've got draw 2, draw 3 half step, draw 3, blow 4, draw, blow 5, draw, and then draw 6. Okay, so that's the same as playing that scale on a standard natural minor harp, except we're finishing with a draw 6 instead of a blow 6, which lets us put much more vibrato on that top note. You can also hit that top note as a double stop with draw 7 to add some of that kind of James Cotton-like aggression and grit to it. So in the upper octave, it lays out pretty similar. So we've got draw 6, draw 7 half step, draw 7, blow 8, draw 8, blow 9, draw 9 whole step, and draw 9. And back the other way. Now you have to be careful not to bend that draw 9 too far. I went a little bit flat on it then, as you heard. Because the blow note has been lowered from a major 6 to a minor 6, the draw note gains an extra bend. So that flat 7 and the whole step bend is no longer the lowest bend in draw 9. It will bend another semitone down to a major 6th. So just be careful not to bend that note too far. Okay, so even though this is primarily a natural minor tuning, you can very easily play a harmonic minor scale on it too. Obviously the only difference between a natural minor scale and a harmonic minor scale is the 7th. So harmonic minor is a natural minor scale but with a major 7th instead of a flat 7th. And we have that major 7th as a half step draw bend in holds 2, 6 and 9. So in the middle octave and same thing in the upper octave. Okay, let's move on to the minor pentatonic scale. This works really well on this tuning. Obviously we just take the minor scale and leave out the 2nd and 6th degrees. So we're going to go draw 2, draw 3 for the minor 3rd, blow 4, draw 4, draw 5, and draw 6. So we don't even need any bends to play the scale in the middle octave, which is really cool because when you're improvising, you don't have to worry about hitting your bends in tune at all. You can literally just think rhythmically and worry about the phrasing instead of about your pitches. So there's no bends in any of that I just played there. Okay, and then if we want to make this minor pentatonic into a blues scale, all we need to do is add in the flat 5, which is the draw 4 bend, draw 8 bend an octave up, or draw 1 bend an octave down. So our blues scale in the middle octave. So this means we can mix together our minor scale with our blues scale, which of course makes it really good for minor blues, because when we want to get more melodic and give more of that minor harmonic information, we can get really minor and kind of sad sounding. But we can still lean on our blues scale when we want to get more kind of, ballsy and mean sounding with it. So that's the Wilde Minor tuning. I hope you found this video helpful. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again soon. Cheers.